Hello everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to another You Pick the Card. So the card on the left is the Simply Deep Tarot. Card in the middle, a cute little one there, is the Vanessa Tarot. And the card on the right is the Anna Kay. So take a moment, pick your card, and we'll see what message you get from the universe. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, Simply Deep Tarot, you got the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so as I've said in my videos before, reversals indicate either a blockage or it could be the opposite of the meaning of the card. So the meaning of the Seven of Wands is, it's pretty self-explanatory looking at this card. This guy is on the top of this crag or rock, and he's, waving this wand around, and he's in a very defensive position, and he's basically just trying to defend himself and his territory. And there's people surrounding him on all sides who are, trying to get up there and hurt him or take what is his. So if you have been feeling this way recently, the reversal indicates that there's going to be a lessening of this. You're going to be feeling less prone to feeling like you are being attacked, like you are being threatened by other people, like you have to defend your position or your opinion or whatever. You're starting to care less. You're starting to care less, and you're starting to realize how other people can really not affect your sense of self unless you allow it to. You are the one who has the ultimate control and the ultimate power over the way you feel and the things that you do. And if you allow other people to influence the way you feel or influence the things you do in order to fit in or to compete or whatever, you're really coming from the ego. You're coming from a false sense of yourself. So this is a good card because it's telling you that either you should not allow other people to make you feel threatened, or like you have to act a certain way, or you have to be a certain way, or you're always having to fight for what's yours, or you've just come about this yourself. You've come about this sense of peace and clarity and groundedness, and you know that ultimately you are the one who is responsible for the way you feel and the things that you do. Okay, so that is your message. If you got the Simply Deep Tarot, I'll put it upside down as it came up. So card number 2, Vanessa Tarot, we got, oh wow, the Fool in the Major Arcana. This is the very beginning of the Fool's journey. This is where everything begins. The Fool is all about, I love this tarot deck because it is so cute. It's so cute and whimsical and fun, and it's very girly, and it's just got a very, very light, easygoing, just fun feel to it. And that's what you get from this card, right? This girl, this pretty girl is sitting on her suitcase by the side of the road with her little dog there. She's waiting to hitch a ride. She's on her way to somewhere. Whether she knows where she's going or not, who knows? The Fool very often doesn't know where he or she is going, because the Fool is just going about life with a sense of total freedom and total non-expectation, not knowing what the results are going to be, going about life with a sense of faith and a sense of belief that everything is going to work out for your greater good, because it will ultimately. Everything does work out for your greater good in the long run, even if you can't see it that way. The Fool can have a negative aspect in the sense that, somebody who doesn't plan things, somebody who may be a little bit naive, somebody who may be a little bit overly optimistic, who thinks like, oh yeah, this is going to work out just great and all this is going to happen, and then they find out that things didn't turn out the way they expected and they're all crestfallen. Well, that's how you learn your lessons. That's how you learn your lessons in life, right? And sometimes the Rider-Waite version of this card shows a young man who's all dressed in his finest clothes, and he's got this little knapsack with him, and he's just about to step off a cliff, but he doesn't realize it because he's looking up at the sky. He's looking up at the clouds. He's a dreamer. The Fool is a dreamer. It's somebody who is just very naive, but that can be a good thing, because when you have that sense of adventure and you have that sense of belief in yourself and you have that grand sense of optimism about life, it helps you to do things. It helps you to do things that you might not otherwise do. I mean, if you're always pessimistic and you're always cynical and you're always practical, in quotations, you might not ever do anything. You might not ever venture out into the unknown. You might not ever go out and meet people that you might otherwise not have met. You might not do things you would otherwise do. We have to have that sense of, a little bit of a sense of, just faith and believing that things will work out for the best sometimes. And no, you don't want to be naive. You don't want to be stupid. But you don't want to be overly cautious and overly pessimistic either. So this card is telling you, if you got this card, the message is be adventurous. You're feeling like you want to just get out there and do something major. You want to get out there and do something big, and you're just full of a sense of just, youthful excitement. Be cautious. Plan if you can. Try to account for what could go wrong. But if you are feeling that sense of like wanderlust or feeling a sense of adventure, just go with it. Just go with it and see what happens. Try something new. Do something new. That's, I think, what this card is telling you this week. All right. So if you picked the Anna Kay Tarot, here is your message. And you got the World. Wow. So look at this. Side by side, we've got the two ends of the major arcana. We've got the Fool with the Vanessa Tarot, and then we've got the final card in the major arcana with the Anna Kay with the World. Isn't this beautiful? I just love this image. I love the whole deck. The Anna Kay is one of my favorite tarot decks. It's just beautiful. The World is all about feeling a sense of total completion. It's feeling like you have the world in your hands, like everything has come together for you. Everything in your life is going beautifully. It's flowing the way it should. You're able to operate at the best of your abilities. You know exactly who you are. You know what your talents are. You know what your skills are. You know where you're going. You have a vision in your mind that is based on knowledge, on your past knowledge and your past experiences. Just everything has come together for you. It's just the world is your oyster right now. And that's what this card is telling you. Lucky you, whoever picked this card. The other cards are good too. Not that the other ones aren't bad, but the World is it's like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate sense of accomplishment and coming together and just feeling like you have really made it and you've accepted everything about yourself. You've done a lot of self-exploration. You've had a lot of experiences that have helped you realize who you are and what your purpose is, and you're really on plan with your purpose right now. So that's what this card is just affirming for you. It's telling you, way to go, good job, you have done it. You have really done a good job. You've worked hard to get here. Enjoy it. Enjoy this sense of complete and total accomplishment and self-love, and that everything is right in your world. So, guys, that is our You Pick the Card for this Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. My website is now up and running, so I will put a link to that below here if you'd like to go check it out. There's information about my readings, the kind of readings I do, and there's all sorts of other fun stuff on there. All my tarot decks are on there. So if you want to order a reading from me, what you can do is you can go to the website and go to the tarot tabs and check them out. Go through them. I've got pictures of the cards and a summary of each deck, and you can select your deck if you want a reading with me, or you can opt to have me pick it for you if you want me to do a reading for you. So just go on over, check it out. It's really cool. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So anyways, guys, thank you again for joining me. What great cards. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video if you did like it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on Monday for our weekly reading. Have a great weekend, guys. Love you very much, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye for now.